Councilor White. Here. Councilor Matthew. Here. Councilor Larson.
Here.
Councilor Swanson.
Here.
Mayor Pulford.
Here. We're going to have a public hearing on the infrastructure. Mr. Jaminik, could you please?
This is a public hearing for the application the city is going to be submitting to St. Louis County Community Development Block Grant. One of the requirements is to have the public hearing. And the project that has been identified, it's basically 3 areas in town, one being Frank's location. We're going to reconstruct the street, but there's an older 4-inch water line underneath there that needs to be replaced, so that's one project area. The second is South Memorial Drive, something the council's talked about for a number of years, but that's kind of that's going to be basically subcutting out the road, doing some drainage improvements, and then putting it back, and then a block of Whiteside Avenue west of 4th Street. Got an old water line and some old sanitary sewer in there that.
And I think that's 4-inch that goes through there too, isn't it, Trent? That crosses in there?
I'd have to look at it back to
I'm pretty sure
pretty old and
it's the old.
There wasn't that long ago that they had a water break there before, and it was all built up and fixed.
Oh, yeah, but on that side over there, it breaks on this side.
Well, it's right there on the side
Yeah.
by Butler's there.
Yeah.
Does that include paving the South Memorial Drive, correct?
South Memorial,
Yeah.
yes, we do a
Okay.
subcut it out and
Okay.
rebuild that. We talked this past summer about maybe just reclaiming and putting it back. but
Right.
We held off.
Yeah.
I think we even had the assessment hearing on that.
We did, yes.
Yeah.
This past.
Yeah.
And the total project cost of the 3 streets is $451,000, and we'd be requesting $150,000 from CDBG. We have an application into the IRRB for $225,000, and I understand they'll be meeting sometime in December to review and make recommendations on those projects. And we'll typically hear in January on the CDBG applications. And then in a public hearing, I don't know if there's any comments from the public or...
Is that all? What are the 2 amounts you're looking for again? 200 and what?
The total project cost?
Yeah, well, how much are you looking for from the CD?
Oh, CDBG is $150,000.
150, and how much from that gonna be?
$225,000.
And does that cover the whole thing?
No, that makes a local share of $76,000.
And where will that come from?
That'll come from the capital account.
How much is in capital?
Oh, about 450,000 right now.
Plus the assessment of some of the roads too.
Yeah.
Thank you. Perfect. That was easy. Now we'll go for the proposed budget for the library.
Good evening. I presume everybody has a copy of our budget.
Yes.
Any questions? Pretty much the same as last year.
Same.
What's that, around 71 something?
Yeah.
71,970.
71, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're required to give
It is,
to stay in the,
by the state,
Yeah.
the letter I received.
No.
How much does it cost to have a full-time library in Buhl? What's your budget so far this year?
So far this year, we are at about 65,000. And we haven't even started into December with our heating bills.
What does that cover exactly? That's different than the numbers I'm looking at here. Where do we get 65,000?
That's to date. That's how much they spent on the budget to date.
This is year to date, 38,000 and another 9,000.
Yeah, that's through the end of October.
Okay, so
So there's
38, 48, so 15 more thousand you spent since October?
I still have bills coming in, yes. We do use our full budget for the year.
Well, I don't know about that, but I'm not gonna argue this again.
Any other questions?
Nope. Looks good.
Okay,
Thank you. Thank you. Mr. McKenzie?
The increased cost of the St. Louis County contract, the subcontract, is not accurate on this document that has been provided because last year Diana had to use a figure that she was able to make with her best guess at that time. So that's not an accurate figure, the 2014 budget. But the 2015 budget is what, that number is what is anticipated to be. And that cost results, it's, the subcontract cost increases $2,131. And there are 4 increased costs: salary increase, insurances, of course, PRA increases, and workman's comp increases. And the city of Buhl's side of this budget, in other words, the telephone, the gasoline, that sort of thing, increases $300, even though insurance increased quite a bit. There's been some cuts in some other areas. So the city of Buhl, their contribution, your contribution increases $300 on the budget, and St. Louis County subcontract increases $2,100 and $2,131.
Okay, and how much was our credit this year that we got back? Or-
Well, the true up, actually, the actual expenses so far look to be about $79,000. And of course, Diana could speak more to the true up and reconciliation than I can. So.
Usually it's in December when we get the true up. Last year, the true up was about 17,000, and the year before it was around 12,000.
Okay.
So it varies, but the St. Louis County, that first line item, that decreases by whatever the true up is. So it will be definitely decreasing at the end of the year.
Any other questions?
Works for me.
Okay. Just want to make one point. Calendar parking started on the 1st of November. It's not been a problem yet, of course, and we hope that it doesn't become a problem because we hope it never snows, but just so people know, we just are aware of it.
Well, we have a new loader now, we can move it. Right, Trent?
That's really something that insurance in 2 years goes up that much, eh? That's unbelievable. $2,000 it increases in 2 years.
That's the League of Minnesota Cities
Yep.
Insurance Trust
Yep.
increase. Anything further?
Thank you. Report from departments at Public Works.
Not a whole lot to report. Had a little bit of snow and ice control there. I could do it a little bit more, but wastewater plants and the demolition of that has started. They said they'll be there for about another 2 weeks, is what they're assuming. That's about it.
There you go.
And now you got Christmas lighting, huh?
Yeah, that's. I kind of wish I would have done it with the warm weather, but
You didn't have time.
I've been up in a bucket truck in 20 below weather like I was talking about earlier.
It's gonna be warmer next week, Trent.
Saturday and Sunday.
Hopefully.
Attorney,
Nothing this time, Mayor.
thank you. Long range planning, Gino.
Not till January. The only thing we got a deal back on this, and I wish I could get copies of this for everybody, so they can all look at it.
There's copies in their boxes right now.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
that's on
right,
the meeting. And there's dates on there for when we want to set up the next meeting.
Sure.
Whatever convenient for everybody, you know, so if everybody could maybe have a chance to take a look at that.
That's for that comprehensive plan
Yes.
that we're working on.
Yep.
See, Judy's name didn't make the list.
But I mean, a lot of good ideas came out, there's a lot of good stuff on here, you know, whether or not it all happens or whatever, we don't know. But there's some good stuff to look at. But
Yeah.
Good information. I've got some copies too that I made that if anybody wants to pick up, you know, they just come to City Hall and they can grab a copy of it.
Oh, good.
Good.
Perfect, thank you. Rec Board, Library Board,
Meets on Friday or Thursday.
we don't need to talk to Mr. McKenzie again, do we? Thank you. Council's additions, we have a pay request for Joel and Sop for $37,157.92. It's been approved by engineering, so we'll add that on.
There's still more money coming on this one, right?
Right, yeah, this isn't the final.
Because they're gonna do something about that terrible dip on Woodbridge.
Yes, they are, and the
Are they gonna be
engineers
able to
are
do
aware of
that yet? This,
it. No, it's gonna have to be in springtime.
I hope you guys don't bottom out this winter, that's
Well,
terrible.
That's what John was just talking to me. The plan was to actually bring it back further, but it just didn't happen.
Um,
So, yeah,
You guys gonna be able to work around that?
that's what, we'll
That'd be tricky,
see.
a little bit of a joyride.
Well, as long as you're aware of it, that's a big thing.
Ugh.
You'll bounce off it a few times, you'll. Thank you. Citizens Forum, anyone wish to address? Consent agenda, A minute.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from our regular city council meeting.
Support. Moved and supported. Discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Now the second one for the special city council meeting.
I did give you a new
Yeah.
improved one.
I'll make a motion to approve the new approved for the special meeting.
Support. Moved and supported. Discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. B, claims.
Make a motion to accept the gross payroll for pay period number 23, and also the total AP of $86,142.47.
Support. Moved and supported. Discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Business. Item A, Resolution 1430, a resolution authorizing the mayor and clerk treasurer to make applications related to the 2015 improvements to St. Louis County for inclusion in St. Louis County's consolidated plan, action plan.
Could
Discussion.
you explain that, Mike, so everybody knows what it means?
Yeah, it's just basically the resolution saying to apply for the grant to the CDBG for the
street
projects that we had just talked about at the public hearing.
There's a lot of big fancy words in
Yes.
Yeah, we get asked that a lot. What was that about?
Yeah. I'll make a motion that we accept resolution 14-30.
That's correct.
Moved and supported. Discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Would you take the roll, please?
Counselor White? Yes. Counselor Matthew?
Yes.
Counselor Larson?
Yes.
Counselor Swanson?
Aye.
Mayor Bulford?
Yes. B, Jimmy Scragg's Hideaway Bar on sale, off sale liquor license, tobacco license. Could I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Do I have support?
Support.
Moved and supported. Discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Item C, Fromm's Billy Bar and Grill on sale, off sale liquor licenses.
I'll make a motion to approve the liquor license.
Support.
Moved and supported. Discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Item D, C&B Warehouse shortstop, tobacco license.
I will make that motion.
Support.
Moved and supported. Discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Item E, certificate to county auditor special assessment on Sharon Street. Put up a motion, please.
Make a motion for the special assessment to be sent to the county.
Support.
Moved and supported. Discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Item F, certificate to county auditor special assessment improvement on France Street between Culver Avenue and Pennsylvania Avenue. Could I have a motion, please?
I will make that motion.
Do I have support?
Support.
Moved and supported. Discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Item G, certificate to county auditor special assessment East Monroe Drive. Discussion.
Make that motion. Eastman.
Support.
Moved and supported. Discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Item H, certificate to county auditor special assessment President Avenue. Could I have a motion, please?
I will make that motion.
Support.
Moved and supported. Discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Item I, certificate to county auditor, special assessment, Wanla Street, and location Wabagon Avenue in that section of road running north and south of translocation.
Make that motion for acceptance.
Support.
Moved and supported, discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Item J, the ambulance license fee.
The renewal of the fee is $344. Might be back on the next page. Flip one more.
That's a two-year license, so it's actually stayed rather stable throughout the years.
Yeah.
The cost of it.
I'll make
so.
that motion.
Support.
Moved and supported, discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Item K, skating rink attendant and foot hires.
You don't have it.
No, that I didn't get.
I'll put that too.
You don't have that one?
We have it.
Yep.
Oh,
Am I just
see,
off by one, or?
Yeah, you did, you
yeah.
just went a couple in.
Did I really? I apologize
The
for that.
alphabet's
All right,
overrated.
it's all here.
So moved. Justin Precker, Chris Porter, John Rappin, Garrison Precker, $8 an hour.
Support.
Moved and supported, discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. And no further payment for Joel Sop for the Front Street project.
Yeah, I'll make the motion that we make a payment of $37,157.92 to Joel and Sop.
What's the reserve on that?
Support.
Right now we have 5%, which is 20,000. There's also a warranty, it's warranted for over a year, so we're good stuff.
Moved and supported, discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Any other business? Motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Support.
Support.
Moved and supported, discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carried, this meeting is adjourned. Thank you.